walks into a room. Please welcome Rick Springfield.
Hey, the guy with the Bruce sign.
Come
How are you?
I'm good. All right.
And the two ladies behind the documentary, Lentz-Janney and Sylvia, Caminer. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
What an amazing project. How did you guys get involved? Obviously, big Rick Springfield fans.
Yes, 30 years in the making.
So, how did the phone call go? Did they just call you randomly one day, Rick, and say, hey, we'd like to
No, they called me Rick.
Yeah.
They actually, the first actual real meeting I remember was, they'd been able to talk about it from my manager, and then we sat down in some bar, and they said, just presented it, and Sylvia, Melanie introduced Sylvia, the great director, which I have since found out is absolutely true. And Melanie said she's a longtime fan and was inspired by something I said about following your dream and wanted to do this documentary. And at that point, I kind of said, well, okay. I didn't really know what it was going to be. I thought they'd film a couple of live, shows and then put fans in. Well, we really like it. But they've gone so deep with it. It's really surprising.
It's so impressive. I mean, I love your music, but I had no idea you had such a fan following. And Melanie, did you realize this when you decided to do the documentary?
Oh, yes. I went on Rick's first cruise 4 years ago, and I always felt that I was kind of in a special category. And I went on this cruise, and there were 1,200 other people that felt equally as passionate as I did for 30 years about Rick, if not more so. And that's when the little wheels started turning, and I thought, there's a story here. So that's kind of the birth of the project. And then Sylvia and I had met 11 years ago through Women in Film, and we decided, one day we'll collaborate. So I can't even tell you how thrilled I am that she agreed to this, because she's such an amazing director and storyteller, and she saw the value and the unique angle to the whole Rick community.
You have such a connection with your fans. I mean, how do you explain it?
I don't know. It's just, I just do what I do, and I don't know. I think one initially when I first got successful was, you always think it's just you. I mean, every artist I've met thinks it's just them, and it took a while for me to realize that it's not me, it's the fans. And once I realized that, my attitude changed as far as fans go, and I've been very embracing of them. But they've also been very embracing of me, so it's kind of a symbiotic thing, and I don't really know how to categorize it or the genesis of it or anything. It just is, and it's I'm very humbled by their attention, that they still find that there's something interesting in me after all this time.
Obviously, and I'm sure you're used to having cameras following you around, but following you around day after
To the
day.
bathroom?